Hello, welcome to my channel with me, Grandad. Grandad's Art Space with Terry. Get it right in a minute. It's the age. My hair going grayer, that's the problem. So I tell you, it's so long, it's coming out my chin now. Look. So, I just thought I'd make a quick video to see how you're doing and give you an update on what my progress has been, what I've been up to, what I haven't been up to, and all other sorts of things. Right, okay, so where do I start? Well, I've been rather busy in one way. I'll just show you if I can turn it round. Oh, excuse the. Yes, I put together and undercoated all of that lot. I've got a mixture there. Excuse me. So I can't do a pause on this thing and then move it. It doesn't work for some unknown reason. So it just is what it is. Probably could do with a new one actually. Yeah, there's a mixture of Napoleonic British line, which I'm working on now, Napoleonic British light cavalry, which is coming up next, then a load more ogres. I'm still working on that challenge. I told you I wouldn't get it done for August. I'm looking at September now. I'm still working on it. And a load of ghosty figures. And there's a pile more in the shed that I've just sprayed, so they're drying off. So yeah, I'm busy. This is one of the line infantry, which I'm quite happy with. He looks alright. I haven't put any dust or anything on him yet, so he's got to have all that done. I've changed instead of using Agrax, I've mixed my own, so you're not getting that ultra dark look on them. They're a bit lighter. I'll see how that works. I'm not sure yet whether I like it or whether I like the Agrax. I don't know. If not, they'll get Agrexed, and then I'll have to obviously go over them again with a top coat. But won't worry. I'm starting my first brigade officer because this is my second battalion of British line. I've got my third battalion down here ready to undercoat. So, and then I've got to add 2 Portuguese. So I'm actually building 5 units into my British brigades. Whether that's right or wrong, don't know. I just 3 British, 2 Portuguese. So I don't know whether his cape's supposed to be black. I just fancy doing it black and then I highlight it grey. So we'll see how that goes. However, I have now finished and based, yes, the man himself, the big boy, is finally based. I heard a load of stuff through from Geek Gaming, and I went in the garden and I found a load of slate, so I cleaned all that up, and then I made like a little, got an old twig out the garden. You can see it running between his legs and there, and then put boulders, rocks, and all sorts of bits of rubbish around, and then covered it in that snow effect from Geek Gaming. Good stuff. I like it. It really comes out looking like snow. And then put some thawing snow, which is like a grass type stuff. It would have been better if it was like the white fluffy snow stuff. And then sprinkled some over these things. They look like trees. I've got to spray these yet with lacquer to finish them off. But yeah, the big boy's finished. Apart from a coat of lacquer on the base, he's done. As is the little wizard man. Yeah, his base is all finished now as well. Not so like out there, but you know, there's bits and pieces on it. It's not a very big base. So he's done. My, oh, I don't get him out. My Warlord, his big beastie boy, has all been based. Same type of technique. Putting a load of garden material down, twigs and rocks and bits from Geek Gaming, and then covered it in the white snow again. Painted the base white first of all, so it'd be like a white type of effect, and then done it. Oh yeah, and I put some blood on the end of his big spear as well, just to finish him off. And I finished my Yetis off. That's the first one, but you're only allowed 2 of these as creatures. I've got 3. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use yet, or which 2 I'm going to use, I should say. There's those 2, and there's a big one running through the snow. I quite like this one. That's all their base is finished. So far that's 1, 2, 3 points. 3 points. But I have finished my Hearthguard mounted on these beastie things, and the flag says, "Fear us. We will eat you," which I think is pretty apt for an ogre. Straightforward paint, nothing complicated, just a straightforward base, then over with Agrax, and then highlighted up. The skin tone I went a lot lighter, because obviously sort of like, you know, it's like coming out of the cold. They're not going to have a pinkish skin, it's going to be a cold looking skin, so I lighted that up to be colder. Quite enjoyed doing these. They're different, really different. So that's the one. Then there's 4 of these. So I think they will be quite an addition to any fantasy army. An interesting model to put together and paint. Not easy to get in and around all the parts, but you can with a little bit of patience. I quite like this character. Yeah. So that's, what did I say? 1, 2, 3. This makes 4 points. And there's the 4th one. So that's the Hearthguard finished. Unless I get any more of these, because they all have to be the same. I'm determined to finish this challenge, I tell you guys, I really am. Once I go at something, I don't like to be sort of like leaving halfway through and go, oh, I'm not going to do it no more. So that's those. And while I was at it, don't ask me why, I painted up the Romans. I ain't got a clue why. Oh well, I'm going to use Romans. I just found them in my stash, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just paint some Romans. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those in the future. Haven't a clue. So yes, I ain't finished doing the base on that one yet. It's quite interesting to do this guy with the wolf pelt. Yeah, and I was given. Does anybody remember the Cluedo where you got the figures rather than the little like what do you call them? They're round with a little round top on for heads, conical shape. Well, somebody give me the figures, the actual figures. So yeah, I'll paint it up. The figures. So if I ever get a Cluedo game, I've got figures to go with the actual game. I don't know where else I could use these. Seriously, I don't. The stupid stuff I do is just I random pick stuff and just paint it. So yeah, there's I can't remember the names of these. And the last one. Really quite nice to paint up some of these little game figures. It's interesting. So yes, that's all of that. I've just started on my next Ogre. Just putting the basic flesh down. And somewhere in my stash I found these things. Now I haven't a clue what they are, but I've turned them into monstrous ogres. When you take a normal sized ogre and put him next to him, he is dwarfed by this monster ogre. Ogres are big enough. When you're looking at this guy, he's bigger still. And I've gone kit bashing. I've swapped out an arm off those whatever they are, and kit bashed his arm onto this character, so that it's different. Otherwise, they've all got these Sci Type Blades. I don't know what this thing is on the top of his head, but yeah, they look a bit like rotting mummy type things. So maybe I'll do them as rotting ogres. Who knows? Just the thought of that. But I put this guy together. I like this guy, not because of him. I ain't bothered about him so much. I like his mate. This little guy, I think he's brilliant. Apparently, he sits on top of in the crow's nest up here, giving directions. I think he's really brilliant. I don't know what he is. A little halfling? No, he won't be a halfling, would he? Snotling? I don't know. But I like him. He's going to get painted up quite quickly. But I'm still wondering what I'm going to put on the flag here, because I like to put oddities. I don't want to paint sort of tribal symbols. So like the other one, you know, fear us, we'll eat you. So I've got to think of something to put on that that's suitable for an ogre. If anybody's got any ideas, stick them down and I'll have a look. You never know. And then I've got the champion that I'm going to put in with the challenge. So he's going to be a point on his own as a champion. That's going to be quite interesting. So that'll be 0.6. I've only got 2 points to do then. I've got a clue what I'm going to do for those 2 points. I might just have those warriors that I pointed out last time and have 2 points of levy sort of humans, but humans in an ogre army doesn't really go, does it? Because ogres eat humans. So I've got to have a think about what I'm going to do. But I did find in the kids' toy box and I'm seriously tempted to try and get an ogre to sit on top of him, because he's huge. Where's this one? When you look at the size, this one, let's get them level. They're level. Look at the size difference between those two, and that's supposed to be a monster. You know, it's just, but there, that's no comparison. So he might go in the army, but he's just trying to get an ogre now to sit across his shoulders. I'll have to try and make up a chair or something. I'm going to store this lot. I do not know, because the giant's bad enough. I'm trying to store him somewhere. What's the point? I wonder how big he is to the size relation to the giant. You got the mammoth. You got the giant. Oh my earth. He's almost the same height as the giant. With the ogre on top, he's going to be even taller than. Oh well. I've made my mind up. I'm going to do something with this. If we ever get to have a battle, my mate's going to sit there and sort of go, what? He won't be expecting half of this stuff. He's expecting these ghosts, not an ogre army. So I'm still building it. Yeah. So, but I'm in the process of doing the British Napoleonics at the moment. So I'm ploughing through those. I'm surprised in how quick the battalion is going. I'm already up to. Just finished this morning. They're already up to the point of needing shade, and then just a matter of highlight, and then that's both the Grenadier and the Light Company done, as well as 2 Fusiliers, because I only put four Grenadiers and 4 Light Company, and the other 2 are Fusiliers on my basis of 6, because the British are 2 bases of. I have 30 figures in a battalion, and then the French I have 36. I like those figures. I like big groups of figures, even though most people do them 24. Nothing wrong with 24. It's whatever you want. I just prefer 30 and 36. So, and I might have, like with the British Guards, I'll be looking at taking them up to 40 figures, because they were always, from what I've read and found out, they were always fully equipped and fully manned, up to full strength all the time. So I'll bump them up to 40, and then the old guard and the middle guard, I'll bump them right up as well. So it'll be sort of like, if you want equal type number on both sides, in that sense, not in the sense that, oh, I've got 4 battalions, they've got 4 battalions. No, it might be. I quite like, as I've said before, the thought of rolling the dice and saying, oh, you've got 2 battalions, oh, you've got 6 battalions, and then sort of like, right, okay, fight it out. It gets a bit mundane fighting with the same numbers. I'm doing war game. So, to me, having odds for or against should be part of wargaming. It's just the way I am. So anyway, that's where I've got to so far. So have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Hope everybody's well. I'll see you all soon. God bless. Bye.